Hi, I'd like to report an incident, please.
What's your name?
Jane March.
Are you in danger at the moment?
I'm just hiding out here, basically, because I don't know where this guy's gone.
Can you just tell us the location of your bar? We'll send a squad car straight round.
Yeah, it's, Barisa, Brewer Street.
Oh, you've got a couple of bobbies round the corner. They'll be there in a minute.
Thank you. I'll wait here,
Sit
yeah?
tight. We'll
Okay.
tell them to look for Jane March and a film crew. It's Jane March. I think she was in EastEnders.
I'm not entirely sure whether you're not going to be able to use this footage or not until we see if this is going to court, just to let you know.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, if we can just speak up a bit because there's some outside noise, that'd be great, thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Are you girls okay to have this filmed? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss March,
Mm-hmm.
you made a 999 call 5 weeks ago
Yeah.
about Ravi for harassment.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that? You never followed this up?
Yeah, basically I was chased down the street by Ravi and his camera crew and verbally abused. He also accosted me in the hairdressers.
This was for work. He was
Yeah,
offering you a job,
Yes, yeah,
and
with no script.
why were you running?
I had left him at the hairdressers and said, you know, look, I'll give you some time. When I spoke to him at the hairdressers to say, look, you need to contact my agent. If there's a script, I might be interested. And he wouldn't leave it there. And the next thing I know is he's chasing me through the streets. It's dark. I mean, it's the, you know, when I initially saw the police, they kind of treated it okay. They thought it was kind of okay just because there was a camera there, but it was still a group of men chasing me through Soho.
Was there any physical contact?
No, but I think there was some fondling, you said.
I don't know if we can call it fondling, but he gets a little, he definitely crosses, there's a line that he shouldn't cross with actresses that I think he does, yeah.
Can you clarify? I'm not entirely sure.
Well, I mean, this happened a while ago now. It was all in Bulgaria. We were doing some pre-production
And was there an
stuff.
altercation between yourself and Ravi in Bulgaria?
Was there what, sorry?
Any altercation? Did something happen in Bulgaria
No,
between?
nothing actually happened at all. No, he was just getting a little close for comfort at some points.
But you said in the emails that you were uncomfortable.
Was there anything else that he did that made you uncomfortable? Was anything verbally he said to you that made you feel in danger, perhaps, or anything?
He referenced my breasts on a couple of occasions. I came here to give my side and give my input, but I'm a little apprehensive to really get involved in this. I mean, Ravi is not, in my mind, a terrible person.
He pushed you up against a wall.
He got close, and I was against a wall. But I mean, it's not something that hasn't happened before. And you know, he's a director.
If it's okay with the pair of you, we actually have Ravi in the station, and we're going to get in a moment just to bring him along. If you can just identify him, if you can both give a positive identification, is that okay? Or are you comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Dave, if you can just.
Yeah.
I've done this, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, that's him.
Dave, if we can bring him in, please.
Here you go. And you... Darling, what's going on, sweetheart?
Mr. Vasani, if you can just hold on.
It's just I met these guys already. They're my friends.
No,
Okay,
I'm really
can
not a friend.
I'll ask you to speak in a moment. I'm informally asking you in here.
I haven't got anything to do with money. It's all Giles.
This isn't about money, Mr. Vasani. This is about harassment.
Harassment.
You're chasing me through the street, remember?
I wanted to give you a part in a film.
No, it was beyond that. I gave you time in the hairdressers and you chased me and verbally abused me down the street.
Can we sit down?
No. If we can just discuss the day 5 weeks ago, if that's okay.
Well, basically, Giles told me to meet her, and I think you paid somebody some money to meet her.
Yeah, the casting director, Alex Kingston.
It's like the lady in ER, but it's not really her. It's just she's got the same name.
She gave him my whereabouts for 35 quid.
I think you gave it to her because you wanted to cover a travel cost.
Yeah, it was expenses. I mean, I don't know what happened.
You
gave
the
me
casting director.
you gave me your autograph.
No, you asked for my telephone number.
That's true.
Yeah, but we're just trying
so
to
is this-
cast you in a film. I mean,
Well, what film? There was no script.
Mr. Smith, if I can just ask you
Oh
to
my God.
stop for one moment.
Jane March did a film with Bruce Willis. 20 years ago.
Oh my God.
It's just come out in India.
Oh my God, why are you all about Bruce Willis? He's an A-list actor.
How did Bruce Willis cast you?
Fuck's sake.
Saw you in that film, and I knew that I wanted you in my film. I saw you
That is
in,
exactly what you said to me.
exactly. I saw you in that film, and I knew I wanted you to be in my film. This is the lead to my next film.
No.
She was in 2 hurricanes and a cyclone.
That's not actually been agreed on either.
But
It's
what
ju-
about the improv we did with?
Yeah. Honestly, I feel really uncomfortable being here. I like feel like I've been a little
Can I
pulled
just
into
say that
this
she-
argument. I don't really even know.
Me and Marisi, we just did some role playing in Bulgaria. Do you do role play in the police force?
We do it in training, yeah.
Right. It's the same sort of thing. I give her a scenario like a couple of hurricanes coming in. Basically, we got it on really well, me and Marisi, like really well. It's like
No,
no,
I
but
wouldn't-
like
I wouldn't
ridiculously.
say that we got on
like
really
ridiculous
well.
You said to me that night in the rehearsals that you were going to do my
There is no contract. The contract was never signed.
Charles, you're sorting out the contracts.
The contracts are being drawn up. It's
I
contracts.
don't feel comfortable sitting here at all. I'd really rather just kind of step out of it.
What's going on here? What have we done wrong? We haven't been charged with anything, have we?
Not yet.
Well, what are we going to be charged with? I mean, do we need legal representation?
What do you need a lawyer for? He just wants to have like a general chit chat. Do you want a lawyer? Now he's
All
going to
right,
explode.
we'll have a
his-
general chit chat. Let's do it. Let's do
Are
it.
you-
But let's
are you
get on
okay
with
to
it.
continue here?
Let's continue. We'll
okay.
continue.
You're getting angry.
I am getting
I
angry.
think what Jane and I agreed on was that some of the ways that you go about things is a little different.
It's Indian.
It's different.
Do you understand why we have to chase you down the street
God.
now to get you in a film?
No.
Because
Well, that may
your
be-
agent
you
doesn't
may be
really want to
going
talk
too
to
far.
people who haven't got the money ready yet. He spent it already.
Can I just say, it's normal for that process to happen, but what they did isn't
No,
normal.
I apologise for approaching you in the hairdresser. We wanted you for the role,
The
and I
hairdressers isn't really the problem.
realised
isn't really the
it
problem.
was a
It's what
mistake.
happened afterwards.
well that I have to walk away from because
You were there.
not what happened afterwards.
Yes, you were there. I mean, it's on camera. Actually, that's evidence,
Okay,
right?
No, this is true.
Okay, well you can
so
look at the
you
film.
would have to give over the film.
Was I there, Scott?
If you need this as evidence, then
He has this kind of
Everything
weird
is
guru.
I think it would be good to have.
He has a weird
to have that,
guru.
yeah.
She was there. She's another witness.
I really feel uncomfortable with this entire thing. I'm sorry. I don't really know how I ended up in this room. Honestly. Alright, thanks.
Thank
Alright.
I told you. Do you not find it attractive that 2 people chasing you down the street giving you a job in a film? Do you not find it like completely sexy? I think you need to get hold of Hollywood
Can you
again.
not believe
Inside you. I'm allowed to speak, right? I got freedom of speech. Inside you, find the fire again, Jane. You're going to be in my film.
Oh my
We're
God.
going to.
Okay, I think it's already been covered that she's not. It doesn't sound like she wants to be in your film.
It's
And
like stalking.
what Miss March is looking for is an apology
I'm trying to
from
apologise.
the pair of you. I think today that would be a
I
good start.
accept we've been rude and weird, and I apologise for that. What more can I say? What more? We should have
It's actually
approached.
Ravi that I really have the problem with.
Okay.
My wife said that to me, and now we're married.
Sorry that was a bit of a mess. It's usually a very controlled environment when we do that.
No, but that's what he's like. That's what he does.
Okay, yeah, I understand that now. Now, I'm going to be holding them both in overnight.
Great.
I'm going to have a little look at this, if it's okay, Scott, this video.
Which?
If we could have a look at as many tapes as
Okay.
possible, would be great. I'm going to hold them in and try and have a look at them. When would you be able to get these to me?
I can get that tomorrow if that's okay.
Okay, that'll be perfect. That's great.
Great, and I'm pretty sure you'll see witnesses in the background because there's a whole pub of people who were like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" as I was running down the street.
Oh, that's
So there's
fine.
got to be a few like waiters or something.
And I'm going to check on this Wormhole Limited. I'm going to phone HMRC in the morning and
What's
see if it's the customs and revenue. I'm going to check the tax
Mhm.
status on that
Yeah.
company because it has came up a few times today.
Okay.
But obviously that's not a massive importance to yourself. But
Okay.
if I can just
Great.
say thank you for that
Okay,
today,
great,
and
thank you.
I'll walk you to the front desk.
Great.
Can I ask you just one other thing?
Yeah.
What was Bruce Willis like in person?
I mean, you know, he's a really nice guy, but just don't know why everyone's going on about him. It was like 20 years ago.
I know I'm a massive fan. I love the Die Hard movies. It's not every day you get to meet someone that worked with them, you know. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's very
Okay.
unprofessional of me, but
It's alright, great.
you're not still filming.
We all just keep rolling. We won't use it. It's fine. When you say the tax thing, the tax records and everything,
Mhm.
is that to do with? That's not to do with this. That's not the documentary. I'm making the film, of the film that Ravi's making. You're not investigating.
Not this. This Wormhole Limited.
Yeah, it's the
I'm
Wormhole.
looking. You're not affiliated with them in any way. No.
Well, it's not our company, but we're working together.
You're a separate,
We're a separate
independent film company.
Yes,
is
so
that
what
right?
you're investigating is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, then there's absolutely nothing
Yeah,
you have to
it's
worry
fine.
about.
Well,
There's
but
nothing.
and you did. He was, you know, he chased me down the street too. He was
Well,
on the camera.
we had the cameras. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were part of the group that chased me down the street. So.
I'm making the film of the film. That's what I'm doing. I'm making a documentary about Ravi.
And that's a separate company.
Making a film. Yeah, that's my company.